Today I wanted to talk about the beauty of thinking big, and the reason I want to talk about that is I've been thinking about doing a triathlon for some time, actually, like a couple of years, and I just couldn't get my head around 400 metre swim and then a 20 kilometre cycle and then a 5k run. I just didn't think I'd be able to do it. So as you may know, just recently I've agreed to do an Ironman, and I started training 2 days ago, and today I've actually just signed up for my first triathlon, and looking at the numbers again compared to looking at the numbers last year, it seems easy. I mean, I'm sure it won't feel easy, but I've got until now, which is the start of January, until April to get really fit for this triathlon. The 400 metres, fine, won't take long, 10 minutes maximum. The 20k bike ride, well, I did 6 miles yesterday, so that's 8k, so I've got another 3 months to do it, so that's nice and easy. And then the run, which is 5 kilometres, it's about just over 3 miles. Well, that's easy compared to the marathon that I've got to run on the Ironman. And it just led me to think about thinking big. And when you think much bigger than you currently are doing, then when you start to attack these smaller goals, how much easier they are. So for example, if your goal is just to run 2 miles, well, why not set a target of running 10 miles or 20 miles? Honestly, the training that you do will be completely different. So let's put it into a business context. Let's say that your goal is earning £10,000 a month. Well, why don't you earn £100,000 a month? Why stick at just £10,000? Because the mindset that goes into building a business that's going to do £100,000 a month is completely different than a mindset that does £10,000 a month. And the key is here is that you might not hit the 100 grand, but you definitely do 10 grand, which was the original target anyway. The problem is we're thinking too small. And this is a lesson at 41 and £5 million worth of property that I'm only just starting to realise myself. You know, that £5 million worth of property should be £100 million. And so that's my thinking, that's my change in thinking that's happening during this process of going through an Ironman and going through the little minor steps that I have to go through, such as a triathlon. And just listen to the language, and minor steps such as a triathlon. I never thought that 2 years ago, that's for sure. So if you're thinking too small, now is the time to change it. You've got to start thinking bigger. So what are those numbers? If it's 10 grand, stick an extra 0 on the end of it. If it's 100 grand, stick an extra 0 on the end of it. If it's 5 miles, times it by 5 and run 25 miles. You know, if you want to then do a 5-mile race and you can run 25 miles, well, that's just going to be a walk in a park, isn't it? So this is the beauty of thinking big. Try it. Pick something. Pick a topic. I don't care what the topic is. And then stick a 0 on the end or multiply it by 5. Whatever it happens to be. Push yourself. I dare you to push yourself. Push yourself to the limit and push yourself beyond that limit. We're far more capable than what we think we're capable of. We're far more capable, but we tend not to push ourselves because we think we might damage ourselves in some way. Do it. Push it. Hope you enjoyed that video. My name's Dan Latter. Thanks.